Well, I'm not going to sit there and take somebody's land trespassing. I'm here for the reason. Do you understand? I'm here to ask you to leave. I obviously do know the law. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't want to move. You don't move. But you'll suffer the consequences. It's as simple as that. You're the one making a disturbance where you're trespassing.
Morning, love.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. My name is Miss Green.
Are you sure? You sound like you're a bit stressed today.
It's hot, and do you know what I mean? I don't. Okay.
I'm filming because you're filming, right?
That's fair enough. What I'm saying to you guys is, I'm asking
No. There's no guys here, right? So let's just be.
There's gender neutral.
What?
Gender neutral. You're saying there's no guys here?
Yeah, you're saying guys as though we're together.
I didn't say it as if you were together. I'm saying, listen.
Yeah, I'm here.
My name is Miss Green. I'm a High Court enforcer.
I'm here for me. He's here for something else.
Okay.
Right, okay.
You guys are trespassing, on this land, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm here to serve you with a notice, all right? I'm asking you to go before they take you to the courts.
No, I'll be going to court.
You want to go to court?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's your prerogative, but I'm asking you politely to move on.
Yeah, I understand.
To somewhere else.
Yeah,
okay?
I understand. You're only doing your job, love. I'll get it.
Exactly.
Do you want a cup of coffee?
No, thank you.
You sure? Do you want to sit down for a minute? Have a breather?
I'm all right.
You sure?
Is it just you three guys here in the three tents?
No, this is. I have a wash in this tent.
Pardon?
I have a wash in this tent.
What does that mean?
A wash?
Mm-hmm.
You have one every morning, don't you?
I see what you're saying. Okay, so this is your cubicle where you get. Gotcha. Okay.
Because everywhere else I went for a wash, I got harassed. So.
Can I ask you?
Yeah.
Why are you guys pitching up here? You know what I mean? Why? What is behind?
Well, I've got an 11-year protest against the NHS.
Right.
If you went to a doctor and they diagnosed you with something and you didn't understand what that diagnosis meant, and then in between your appointments you saw another expert in the NHS in that particular field say that the diagnosis that you just had was very, very worrying, but your doctor hadn't told you that, and you went back to see your doctor and asked your doctor if this person you'd heard on TV, the information they was giving was correct, could you explain the diagnosis to me, and they refused to explain it, you might feel a little bit put out by that.
But why this though? Why this way?
Hang on, I've been doing this for 11 years.
Protesting?
Listen, they have a thing, they have a mission statement, alright? They have a constitution about what they're going to deliver for patients. There are guidelines to protect patients. And within those guidelines it says that no patient should ever be left confused or not understanding a diagnosis that we've been made, that has been made. But they've done that to me for 11 years. Not only have they done that to me for 11 years, but I stopped using their healthcare in 2013 in protest. So this isn't my first protest with them. This is how stubborn they are being. I know it's the NHS and everybody thinks they're wonderful, but when things go wrong, they're not accountable. Alright, and you can't even get a simple answer to a simple question. If you wanted to understand a diagnosis and you asked your doctor, you'd expect him to explain it to you. Alright, and if he didn't explain it to you, you'd wonder why.
But there are protocols.
And it's a serious I've been through all their protocols. This isn't my first step. I've been through every single step for 11 years about getting a doctor to explain the diagnosis they made. They wouldn't explain it. They left me with the expert's opinion, right? Not knowing which one to believe. Right? It's a mental health diagnosis. So those things affect how you think about yourself. Okay. 7 years later, they then said, "Oh, we never thought you were what the expert said." All right. So I went back to use the NHS and get some health care, and the first doctor I saw then diagnosed me as the thing the expert had said. So they're sending me around in circles and mucking me around about a very serious diagnosis that should be a matter of public concern. Psychopath. Yeah. Do you know that there's also something called severe personality disorder? So if you're a little bit of a crook and a criminal and you got done for shoplifting and you got 6 months in jail and they said you had a severe personality disorder, when your 6 months is up, if they think that you might still be a danger to the public, they don't release you. They still keep you in prison, even though you've served your sentence. Okay? The public don't know about this.
But you can't stay here because this is, you're trespassing.
Well, you can't negotiate on behalf of them. That has to be done in court, all right?
I'm not negotiating.
Yeah. No, I understand it. I don't want to be
saying,
here. All they have to do is answer my question. I've told them, answer my question, explain why you mucked me around with the diagnosis and you wouldn't explain the diagnosis, and I'll go away. And they still refuse to do it.
Well, the next step here, if you guys don't go peacefully now,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, it's going to go in front of the judge, and the judge isn't going to listen to what you're saying, the history of how you got here.
Well, the judge has to listen.
All they're going to listen to is the facts that, with regards to you being on this land trespassing, you know what I mean, and you guys are going to have to move on.
Well, I'm here. That's all. I don't mind, because it gives me a bit more traction. So it's quite ridiculous that asking them for an explanation of a diagnosis, they refuse to give it. Everybody in the country would expect to have a doctor explain a diagnosis, not muck them around with it.
I understand what you're saying, but
I know you do, but you can't negotiate for them, love. You're here to do your job, you've done your job. You can't negotiate for them. If you want to support me, join us if you like. I mean, if this was happening to your mum or something, you'd be pissed off about it. It's 11 years.
I don't get involved in it. We're not allowed to get involved in disputes. I mean, obviously there's a dispute that you've got.
I thought you did, because you were trying to negotiate on behalf of them.
No, I'm not trying to negotiate.
Right.
All I'm doing is asking you guys to move on. Because this land is the trespass.
You're asking on behalf of somebody else for us to move on, yeah.
Exactly. I mean, and the next stage is if you're in court action to have you guys removed.
Yeah, I'm not worried about going to court over it.
How long have you been here?
I've been here a bit over 3 weeks now.
3 weeks. Alright, well, I can't say.
Can I take one out against them? How much does it cost to get one of these bits of paper?
Well, you're going to find out soon, aren't you?
No, how much does it cost to get one of them and get you to serve that on me?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you.
Because they're breaking the law in now. So.
Well, I can't comment on anything with regards to the case apart from the reason why I made it, which is to ask us to move on. All right?
Yeah, that's all right, love. Yeah, all right.
So is it just this one and that one?
What?
The 2 tents? There's no more?
Who's 2 tents? You know, if you're 2 tents, you go in there and get help, don't you?
I've got a quick question, sorry.
I thought you didn't want to ask me any questions.
Oh no, because we were going in circles.